What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Thursday morning flow. Awesome weather here today. Not too hot, not too cold. I'm not sure what I got in store for you, to be honest with you. So we're just going to play it by ear, but make no mistake, we'll leave no stone unturned. You'll walk off your mat feeling really good. So thanks for tuning in. We're going to get started in about 1 minute here. Yeah. Yeah. Polly, we need you. Maybe I'm looking for something. Leah. Leah. Is this speaker working? Folks at home, sorry there. Leah. All right, we're getting started in about 20 seconds here, folks. Making sure it's working. All right, y'all. Welcome back to your mat. Thursday morning flow. Awesome to be here with you, everybody. Thank you for showing up. I'm Steve. I'm going to be guiding us through. Let's get started today standing, please. So come towards the top of your mat. Make it so you can be really steady. So we're going to close our eyes. So if you can have your feet together, close your eyes and be really steady. Cool. I would probably separate my feet at least hips width apart. But let's stand up nice and tall here, everybody. Let's close our eyes. Just rest your hands along your side body. Let's begin straight away here. Inhale through your nose. Let's roll our shoulders up by our ears. Fill up. And then through your mouth, exhale, roll your shoulders down your back and just clear everything out. Beautiful. Once again, inhale, shoulders roll up, breathe in. Exhale, empty out. One more. Inhale. And exhale, empty and clear out. Now you can keep your shoulders down. Seal your lips. Inhale. Think about standing up a little bit taller so the crown of your head reaches up. Your chest lifts a little bit. Good. Stay really tall. Exhale, draw your navel in and up and gently push your breath out. Just like that, everybody. Inhale. Try to soak up this ocean air a little bit deeper. Exhale, navel draws in, gently push your breath out. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. Now for a moment, start to cultivate that rhythm. A slow rhythmic breath, cycle of breath, that inhales that are balanced with exhales. Inhale, you can lift your chest a little bit more. You might be able to, even if not physically, energetically stand up a little bit taller. Stay tall. Exhale, navel draws in and up. All right, everybody. Inhale, sweep your hands out to the sides and then reach them up high to the sky. As you do that, you circle your palms in to face each other, pinkies in even a little bit more. And then exhale, just take your hands right back down to your sides, right back to where you started. Beautiful. Inhale, sweep out, sweep up, gather, rise, and inflate. Exhale, take them right back down to your sides. Inhale, sweep out and up. Breathe in here now. And then exhale, take your hands down, but reach them behind you and interlace your fingers at your lower back. Now, inhale, pull down with your hands. See if you can roll your shoulders back and squeeze your shoulder blades. Bend your knees a little bit. And then exhale, let's move to a forward fold. A bound forward fold. You can bend your knees a lot. I certainly would. Drop your head down and just check it out. If there's a lot of space between your chest and your knees or your thighs, bend your knees a little bit more. Now drop your head down. Oh, and take a little bit of movement here. Shake your head out. Sway your torso out. Let's go. 3 deep breaths here, everybody. 3 deep breaths. So I'm really glad you're here. It's Thursday morning. It's San Diego, so obviously there's other places you could be. But how many of those are as beneficial as this? How many of those hit the reset button like we're about to do? Not very many. I'm glad you're here. Let's take one more great big inhale here. And then exhale, go ahead and release your hands to the ground. Inhale, find a halfway lift, a flat back as you breathe in. And then exhale, fold, plant your palms, step your right foot back so that you're in a low lunge. Drop your back right knee to the ground. Slide your left foot forward a couple inches, slide your right knee back so that you can take your hips and your sacrum and really start to sink them down and forward. And then inhale, sweep your hands up high to the sky here. And interlace your fingers behind your head and take your elbows nice and wide. Now inhale, lean back and take your elbows wider and squeeze your shoulder blades here, spinal extension. Exhale, chin to your chest, round your spine. See if you can touch your forehead to your knee. This is spinal flexion. Let's go 2 more, everybody. Inhale, take it up and open up and drink up that breath deep as you can go. Ah, yeah. Exhale, round her down, chin to chest, and push your breath out. Let's go 1 more. Inhale. How deep can you breathe, huh? Exhale, round her down, chin to chest, push your breath out. Inhale, come up high and reach for the sky here. Exhale, take your hands to the ground. Inhale, step your right foot forward next to your left. Find your halfway lift, flat back, breathe it in. And then exhale, just switch sides, fold, step your left foot back so that you're in a low lunge. Drop your knee, create that space between your right foot and your left knee, sink your hips down. Inhale, sweep it on up high here. And then you got same thing, try to have an awkward grip so the opposite thumb is on top. Lean back, open heart, breathe in here, everybody. Ah, beautiful. Exhale, chin to chest. Round your spine, forehead to the knee. Go 2 more on your own, everybody. 2 more on your own. Really big with your breath. Really big with your movement without taxing yourself too much. Without struggling, without straining. Just some spine mobility, y'all. And then inhale, come up and reach your hands high to the sky here. And then exhale, take your hands to the ground. Step back to plank pose, high push-up position. Awesome. Now, steady your visual gaze, your drishti, and that's going to match your really steady inhales and exhales. You're literally saturating every cell of your body with each and every cycle of breath. Firm up around your middle. Pull your hands and toes towards each other. Take one more big, beautiful breath in here now. And then exhale, lower all the way down to your chest. Slide your hands back a couple inches. Good. Look down. Inhale is cobra pose. Gentle baby cobra. We've done some spine work already, but still be gentle. Exhale, take her back down. Cobra. Inhale, do it again. Lift up, breathe in. No wrinkles in the back of your neck. Exhale, take her back down. Now, this time, take your hands wider off the edges of your mat. And spider your fingers. Spider your fingers so your palms are lifted. You're tenting your fingers. And then inhale, start to lift up into your cobra. You're pressing a little bit with your hands. And now from here, take an inhale. And on an exhale, dive your right shoulder down. So you're just going to peel open and look open to your left. Breathe in. Inhale, come back to center. Breathe in here. And then we make that move on the exhale. Dip your left shoulder down and look to your right. Good. Go, inhale, back to center. Let's go one more each side. Exhale, right shoulder dips down, supine your spine. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left shoulder dials down. Back to center, breathe in here. Great job. Exhale, take her right back down to your mat. Now, inhale is hands and knees or plank pose, your choice. Exhale, hips to the sky. Doggy. The downward facing. Good, everybody. Woo, go for it. Take some movement. Pedal your feet out. Cobra. What do you see what you're working with today? There we go, everybody. Spread your fingertips really wide. Put a little bend in your knees and see if you can press your hips higher. Chin to your chest slightly. And then you want to externally rotate your shoulders. So as if you wanted to take your armpits and point them towards the tip of your nose. Now breathe well. Inhale. That is equal to and balanced with your exhale. Good, everybody. I commend you for showing up. You made the right choice. Take a second and thank yourself for showing up. Tell yourself, good job. Because you've done that so far. And you're going to feel really, really good when you leave here, everybody. Let's breathe and let's move here, huh? Inhale, put a little bend in your knees. Press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands. Heels and toes touch. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Little bend in your knees. Hips pull back, head reaches out. And then exhale, fold down deep and push your breath out, empty. Now lead with your chest and inhale, rise. Float your torso all the way up high. Lean it back till it just feels really, really good. And then exhale, go ahead, fold all the way back down. Lay your torso out long and empty out. Inhale, find that halfway lift, flat back. Halfway lift, whoa. Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank pose, high push-up. So hey, if you want to drop to your knees I always say, I do this all the time. Right? Drop to your knees. It's all good. Inhale, if you're with me, shift a couple inches forward here. Good, and then exhale, lower halfway down. Take your elbows straight back. And then inhales, upward facing dog. Tops of the feet down, shoulders back here. And exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing doggy. Now inhale, lift your heels. And from there, roll forward, back to plank pose. And this is just an option here. Exhale, just an extra chaturanga. Lower halfway down, elbows touch your side body. Inhale, upward facing dog. Tops of the feet down. Lift your knees. Lift your thighs. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Beautiful. Remember that extra vinyasa there is just an option, as is everything. The amount of postures that you do is optional to you. The intensity level is optional. But breathing is not. You got to breathe really deep. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or that light hop of feet between hands. Nice. Inhale, find your halfway lift. Squeeze your shoulder blades and then take them back away from your ears. Exhale, fold down deep and empty out. Lead with your chest and inhale, rise. Float all the way up high. Lean it back till it feels really, really good, everybody. Exhale, fold all the way back down. Lay your torso out long and empty out. Inhale, halfway lift. Hips pull back, head reaches out. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, lower halfway down. You got knees right there. Upward facing dog, feed it through. Exhale, hips to the sky, and doggaroo. Beautiful day here, everybody. Perfect day for some Oceanfront Yoga. You made the right choice to be here. Now, if you breathe and you honor what you're feeling, right, you honor that communication, that sensation, you can make this a healing meditation and leave here feeling really, really good. Let's say we do that, huh? Inhale, little bend in your knees, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or that light float of feet between hands. Inhale, find your halfway lift, pull out through your chest. I'm talking about length, y'all. Exhale, dive, fold, and empty out. Lead with your chest. Inhale, rise. Heels and toes are all the way together, right? Lean it back and lift out of your heart, lift out of your waistline. Oh, good. Exhale, fold all the way back down. Lay your torso out long and empty out. Inhale, halfway lift with that full breath in. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, cobra. Move. Lower halfway down. Upward facing dog. Feed it through. Exhale, hips to the sky, and doggaroo. Inhale, option, lift your heels, shift forward, because I forgot this last time. Exhale, lower halfway down, elbows tuck in. Upward facing. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Wow, this guy, he's not letting up. I don't think they can hear you, brother. Let's go 4 more deep breaths, everybody. 4 more deep breaths. 1 more flow on your own. Surya Namaskar 8. Add, skip, whatever you want. You can throw that extra vinyasa, and you can throw it away. Breathe well, everybody. Nice job, everybody. Beautiful work. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. A deeper, a more full breath than you began with. Exhale, but still calming and still really meditative. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. And bend your right knee and stack your hip, and then take those movements that we normally do. Some circles there. Head is still dropping down. Shoulders you're trying to keep level here. So that right shoulder dials down. And if you'd like to lift your left heel, you can do that too. There we go, everybody. Inhale, right leg back up high to the sky. And exhale, sweep all the way through to your hands so that you're in a low lunge. First, you want to stack your right knee above your ankle. And then let's go ahead straight away and walk your hands to the left. Straighten both legs and parallel your feet. And then, you know, if you got enough sensation letting your torso hang there, you can hang. I usually like to grab my ankles or my big toes or just something to give me a little bit of leverage with, just a little extra. Not too much either. Shift the weight forward into the balls of your feet, and that'll bring your alignment, your hips in alignment with your heels. Drop your head down, and just take about 3 more really deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your breath in deep. Keep it flow. One more breath here, everybody. Soak it up. Inhale. Exhale the right. Hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, find that halfway lifty, flat backy. Exhale, hands to your waist. Then strong stomach, flat spine. Inhale, rise. Come all the way up to standing. Exhale, warrior 2. So turn your right toes out. Bend deep into your front right knee. And we all look really, really good. Steady gaze out over those right fingertips. Steady breath, just feeding your cells this life force. But with that breath, your inhale, just like when we began class, a little bit taller. Lift your chest, stretch your arms, create space. Exhale, see if you can sink a little bit. Heavy in your hips, but even in your legs. Breathe well. Inhale. Exhale. Another full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, start to reach and lean forward here. Exhales your extended side angle pose. And whether that's forearm on your thigh or taking that hand all the way to the ground, you're honoring what you're feeling. You're honoring where you're at right now. But if your forearm is on that thigh, a lot of times the tendency is for us to just drop our ear down on the shoulder. So make sure your head's lifted. Good, now take your left hand and reach towards the ocean. There we go, everybody. Y'all breathing, right? Let's go one more breath, huh? Inhale. Exhale it out. Stay low in your lunge if you can. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Slide your left hand on the back of your left leg. Now your right toes are still pointing straight forward, aren't they? And your knee is stacked above your ankle. Toes straight towards the ocean, your right toes. Notice how your front right knee is leaning inward, Helen. And we want to point our right toes straight towards the ocean. There we go. One more. Inhale, reach back, breathe in. You're not doing anything wrong. It's all good. Exhale, windmill down. Step back. And lower slow. She's looking around like she just stole something. It's all good. Upward facing dog. Open heart, breathe it in. And exhale, send your hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Left leg, y'all. Inhale, breathe it on up. Bend your knee, stack your hip. Take a couple of big circles here. Awesome, everybody. Inhale, left leg back up high. And then exhale, see if you can step it through heel, ball, toe. And walk your hands to the right. Straighten both legs. Take your left hand to the center of your mat. Take your right hand to your sacrum. And then inhale, straighten your left arm. Think about a halfway lift here. And then exhale, start to twist and look over your right shoulder. And if you'd like to take your right arm to the sky, you can certainly do that. Let's go about 3 breaths here, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2, everybody. Inhale. Exhale it out. 1 more breath. Inhale. Really good. Exhale, release your right hand down underneath your left. Left hand to your sacrum. Find that halfway lift, look up. And then exhale, start that twist. Left hand to the sky is your option. Breathe well. Yeah, 1 more. Inhale. Good. Exhale, release. Both hands down underneath your shoulders. Inhale, you find that halfway lift. You know it well. Exhale, hands to your waist. Strong stomach, flat spine. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, warrior 2. Left toe straight towards the ocean. Bend deep. Breathe deep. Can I be active enough to feel this everywhere? Yet, can I be calm enough to hold it forever? This looks amazing, everybody. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, shoulders stacked right above hips. Inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale, start to reach and lean forward here. Exhale, extended side angle pose. Yeah. Keep your body narrow. And if you're looking for that extra length there, right hand reaches towards the ocean. Palm is facing down, so that same external rotation that you have in your downward facing dog. Now see if you can roll your right shoulder back so your heart opens to the sky. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, go 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Slide your right hand down the back of your right leg. Look up over your left fingertips. That front left knee is still bent deeply, right? There we go. 2 more breaths here. This is it. Nice work, Brett. Inhale. Exhale, 1 more. Drink up that ocean air into every cell. Exhale, windmill down. Step back. Lower slow. Elbows tuck in. Inhales that upward facing dog, open heart. And exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing. Now inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. Then end of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands, heels and toes touch. Inhale, find that halfway lift, your hips pull back and your head reaches out. Exhale, fold down deep, empty. Now inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest and reach your hands to the sky. Now, stay low. Exhale, chair plane your arms. Jet airplane your arms. Now shift the weight into your left foot. And on your inhale, come to standing. Pull your right knee up to about hip height. Good, and then come to figure 4. Take your right ankle across your left knee. Take your hands to heart center. And start to bend your left knee. Start to sink down a little bit. Focus on a steady visual gaze and a steady breath for 5, 4. There we go, y'all. Last 3. Back up in 2. Inhale, come back up, right knee lifts, hands to the sky. And then back to that chair plane. Bend your knees, and we'll just switch sides. Shift your weight into your right leg. Inhale, left knee comes all the way up. And then take it across to that figure 4. Start to sink down, hands to heart center. Breathe well. 5, 4, nice Pete. Oh, last 3, y'all. Beautiful, Leah. 2, one-legged. Inhale, come all the way back up. Breathe and reach high. Chair plane once again. Bend your knees really deep. Keep your knees bent. Back to chair pose. Inhale, hands reach high. Drink up that ocean air. Exhale, forward fold. Woo! Dive it on in. Nice work, y'all. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, breathe it in. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward and lower halfway. Skip this if you need though. Upward facing, feed it through, shoulders back. Yeah. And exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Inhale, breathe your right leg. Send her up high to the sky. Let's exhale, knee to nose. Push your breath out. Inhale, reach it high. And exhale, sweep all the way through to your hands. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, open wide, warrior 2 here. Exhale, extend side angle pose. Create a little bit of space and a whole lot of leg. Stay low, inhale, reverse your warrior. Take it up and lean it back sweetly. Exhale, windmill down, step back. A breath-based meditation, we're coordinating very simple movement too. Upwards is your inhale. And exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing. Left leg, y'all. Inhale, breathe it on up. Knee to nose, push your breath out. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, can you step it through? Heel, ball, toe. Root down. Spin your back foot flat. Second warrior. Open your heart to La Jolla. Exhale, extend. Try to create some space. Stay low. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And exhale, windmill down. Step back. Nice job, y'all. Downward facing. Good. The full capacity and the full potential of your lungs in a way that isn't too taxing, right? You're inviting and you're allowing the breath to flow deep rather than forcing. I'm not trying to force anything. You made it here, and that's at least half the battle. Inhale, little bend in your knees, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly float your feet between your hands. Inhale is halfway lifty, flat backy. Exhale, fold down deep and empty out. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest, and reach your hands to the sky. Keep your knees bent. Chair plane is your exhale. Shift your weight into your left foot. Inhale, pick your right knee up here. Just one exhale, take it across to that figure 4, hands to heart, bend deep. Inhale, back up, reach up high. Exhale, chair plane. Just switch inside. Inhale, left leg lifts, breathe it on in. Exhale, take her across, hands to heart. You okay over there? Inhale, both hands reach high, pull that knee up. Chair plane is your exhale, bend deep. Stay low here. Inhale, just sweep your hands high. Utkatasana here. Exhale, dive it on in. Fold it on in. Woo! Let's move on, y'all. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, breathe it in. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, walker float, and lower slow. Upward facing, open heart, breathe it in. And exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing. Right leg, breathe it on up now. Knee to nose, ha! Push your breath up. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, go ahead, sweep it all the way through. You know where to go, right? Inhale, open wide and spread your wings here. Exhale, extend side angle. Some space, some length, some sensation. Inhale, reversing, warrior. Exhale, take her down, step her back. Move through your flow, everybody. Breathe well. Take the left side on your own. You're doing awesome. Folks at home, I hope you're having a great day. Hit that like button for me. Please comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Hope you're getting value from this. I appreciate you. Cobra, what are you doing back here? Kitty. You think I'm talking to you? Let's show everybody else. Cobra says hi too. Woo! Beautiful work, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Once you're back in your dog, and you can take a break, you know that. Walk your hands back towards your feet. And at the back of your mat, take Padagustasana. If you'd rather take Padahastasana, go for it. But Padagustasana, you grab your big toes with your middle and index fingers. You can put a little bend in those knees there, right? Especially if there's all that space between chest and thighs. Halfway lift, look up and breathe in. And then exhale, fold, and drop your head down. And, you know, we're 37 minutes in. Fair to say we've built a little bit of heat through all this movement. Let's use what we've done, that heat, to create some space. Our bodies are like a lot of things. Metal. I know they feel like that someday, but in the sense that our bodies are more malleable the warmer they are. Take one more breath. Inhale. Exhale the right. Release that. Walk your hands back to downward facing dog. Take an inhale here. Bend your knees and look forward. End of your exhale. Walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands. Inhale, find that halfway lift. You know it well. Exhale, fold down deep and empty out. Now inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest, and reach your hands high. And then just like our flow, chair plane. Shift your weight into your left foot. Inhale, right leg picks up, knee picks up rather. And then come to your figure four once again. And then hold here, hands to heart center. 5. Good, everybody. 4. This is it, last 3. Okay, 2. Now take your left hand to your left hip, your right hand either to your right knee or grab your right big toes with your middle and index fingers. And then inhale, start to stand up and extend your right leg forward. But if you want to keep that knee bent, if you just have the knee, go for it. Right? If you'd like to interlace both fingers around the knee, go for that. Steady your gaze, firm up your left quadricep, breathe. Awesome, everybody. 5. 4. This is it, y'all. Last 3. 2. If you're out to the side, bring her right back to center. Now keep your leg right there. Inhale, reach your hands up high to the sky. And then slow motion to airplane pose. Just bring your hands, your head, and your right heel in one line. And we're just passing through this. Airplane, not chair plane. Inhale here. We're balancing on one leg over there. Exhale, let's come to low lunge. Bend your left knee, step your right foot back. Stay high in the ball of your right foot. Root down. Inhale, rise up. Reach up high, crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. And then exhale, slide your hands to heart center. Lean forward, and then twist to your left. Pavarita Anjaneyasana. If you'd like to drop your back knee to the ground, that helps in a lot of things. That helps with stability, that helps get your twist. Good. Once you're stable, you start to decide whether, we stay here or maybe separate the hands and fly those wide. Breathe well. You're doing amazing. 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2, everybody. Inhale. Exhale it out. 1 more. Inhale. Good. Let's release to runner's lunge. Take both hands to the inside of your left foot. If you'd like to drop your back right knee to the ground, you can certainly do that. And then heel toe your left foot towards the front left corner of your mat a little bit. Now, a couple options here. If you'd like to just get into that left hip, start to bend your elbows and start to come down to your forearms. If you want to work a little bit into your right quadricep, see if you can circle your left hand back. Clasp that foot. And then if that's easy for you, you can still start to drop down to your right forearm and get into that front hip, glute, and hamstring. Good, everybody. Keep your breath flowing. You're doing awesome. Inhale. Exhale. All right. If you're on your forearms, start to come up gently without slinging that right foot down and breaking any toes. See if you can release that. And then slide your right knee in a little bit so that's directly underneath your hip. And keep your right knee there. And take your left leg, extend it straight back behind you. And then take your right arm, extend it straight out in front of you. Spectacular, everybody. Look down to the back of your neck as long. Firm up your belly. We're lifting higher on your inhale. We're stretching longer. Yeah, 1 more breath. Inhale, lift everything up. And then exhale, bring her down to tabletop, y'all. Inhale, straighten your legs back to plank pose. High push-up. Squeeze them together. And then ground into your left hand. And inhale, roll open to your right. Or side plank pose. Yeah, everybody. Do what you got to do. That means maybe drop a knee or a forearm or skip it altogether if you need. But hey, if you want more of a challenge, that right leg is coming up. I see it on some of us. Right hand towards the ocean. Oh, nice. Inhale, reach a little bit. Exhale to plank. And then we take it to the other side, as you probably would have guessed. Side plank pose. This looks fantastic. Breathe well. Maybe left leg up. Left end towards the ocean. 2 more breaths here now. Exhale. Reach a little bit. Exhale, release. Move through your flow or straight back to Duggar. Oh. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, put a little bend in your knees. Press your hips back. End of your exhale, walk or lightly float your feet between your hands. Inhale, find that halfway lift, flat back it. Exhale, fold, dive in and push your breath out. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest and reach your hands high. And then that chair plane, we've done many, many times. Shift your weight into your right leg. Inhale, come on up, reach your left knee up to about hip height. And then take your figure 4 once again. Start to bend deep. A little bit deeper into your left glute, piriformis muscle. 5. Nice, Wally. 4. Good, y'all. Last 3. 2. Right hand to your right hip. You can either grab your left knee with your left hand or the big toes with your middle and index. And then come up to standing and move into that extended hand and foot pose. It's just one of those days. 5. 4. Nice work, Pete. Last 3. 2. Bring her right back to center. Keep your leg there. Inhale, reach up high. Now, how graceful, how controlled can we just take it back to airplane pose? Make that movement from your strong core. One more. Inhale here. Say sayonara to this one. And then bend your right knee and step it back, low lunge. You can bring both hands to the ground. Stay high in the ball of your left foot. Root down, rise up, reach up and fill up here. Exhale, slide your hands to heart. Lean forward, navel in. Twist to your right. Good, you can drop that knee to the ground. Your back left heel should be spun up. Yeah. And if balance is still the issue, well then maybe take your feet wider or drop a knee. Really good, y'all. Take it where you need to go. Just a gingerly Thursday morning flow. Last 3 breaths here, y'all. You do. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Good. Exhale, release to low lunge. Bring both hands to the inside of your right foot. Drop it at back left knee if you need. Heel to the right foot towards the front right corner. Remember, you got the option for that quadricep stretch. Left knee will bend, right hand will circle back. You got the option to drop to one or both forearms. Breathe. Oh, it's a sweet one right here. On your forearm, gently start to come up. We're going to release your back left foot. And maybe slide the knee forward so it's underneath your hip. Keep your left knee there. Take your right leg extended straight back. And your left arm extended straight forward. Press with your right heel and reach with your left fingertips. So really try to pull those 2 points away from each other. Hopefully to the point where you can feel all that space you're creating on your back, across your back and in your spine. Two more breaths here, everybody. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Inhale, lift everything up here. Just set your left hand down. Curl your left toes under. Inhale your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep it through for half pigeon pose. Oh! We made it, y'all. Good. Now, if this is too much on your knee or your ankle, roll on your back. Take that, just like we did standing, that figure 4, laying on your back. Otherwise, walk your hands out. Drop your head down. This deep breath in and this slow breath out, it's a tool. It's a tool you can use at any point in your life. So, brother, if your hips are tight like that, pull your heel way in closer to your body. Yep. And then you can go a little bit deeper, right? And you're still getting sensation there. It's a tool you could use at any point to calm your nervous system, to lower your blood pressure, and to focus your mind. Well, you never learned that growing up, did you? I didn't. I mean, breathing is something you do. How many times a day? I'm actually surprised I don't have that statistic, but a lot. How many? 23? 23,000? Somewhere's around 23,000. Dr. Breathe here, Dr. Brett. His nickname is Dr. Breathe. I should have just, what's that? One sec, I can't hear. But anyway, and that's unconscious. When we bring mindfulness to everything, it just takes on a new meaning, a new purpose. So I'm glad you're here. When you're ready, everybody, walk your hands in, plant your palms, and I'll meet you back in downward facing dog. Switch it up when y'all ready. Inhale, left leg, breathe it on up. And exhale, sweep it all the way through. One side's going to be different from the other. That's okay. That's okay. Take an inhale here. Make the adjustments you need. Walk your hands out when and if you're ready. Drop your head down. And breathe into the depths of your lungs. Inhale. Exhale, right. Walk your hands in. Let's take one more dogger. The last dogger, y'all. Hips high, head dropping down. Inhale. Exhale. Let's bend your knees till they're about an inch from the ground here. One more inhale. Firm up your belly. And then exhale. Go ahead, drop your knees to the ground. And then come to standing on your knees for Uttanasana, camel pose. Take your hands behind your hips. Thumbs face you, fingers face down. So you notice where your hips are here. They're stacked right above your knees. Let's see if we can keep them there. Inhale, get a little bit taller. Exhale, press your hips forward. Start to lean your torso back. You can drop your head back a little bit, but let's not flop it all the way back. And then option to take your right hand to your right heel, left to left. And if you want to curl your toes under to lift your heels up, you can do that. But whatever you're doing, make sure your hips are pressing forward. And if, we got to think about it, can I get there or not? Let's just stay here. Elbows in, shoulder blades squeezing, heart open, and I know this is uncomfortable. Let's go 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Inhale. Exhale, hands back to your hips if they're not already. Come back up. And then just sink your hips back to your heels. Lean to the side and swing your legs around in front of you. Good, and let's counterbalance that with just a simple seated forward fold. Legs are out in front of you, heels and toes together. I would have my knees bent quite a bit to start. Scoop the flesh out from your seat, root down, reach high, and then exhale, fold it on down. Let your back round. Let your head drop down. And breathe, everybody. Deep diaphragm breathing. Very alive. I think they just need to move the buoy. It must be just the surf is really good right there. And they're just like, I don't care. Whew. Awesome. One more breath, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Come up. Palms face up. Roll on your back. Nice and easily. Once you get there, you got happy baby pose, y'all. And then you got a spinal twist of your choosing to finish out. And as always, we're just making sure we balance everything out with that twist, hitting both sides evenly. Folks at home, man, what a day here. The surf is big, sunny, got a nice little breeze. Hope it's nice wherever you're at. Leave me a comment, let me know where that is. Hit that like button, y'all. I appreciate you. And then back to center, if you'd like. Pull your knees in one more time. Neutralize your spine. Cobra. And then release. And let your legs fall comfortably out in front. Let your toes fall open and your palms be face up. Cobra, Koa here. Lay back. Close your eyes and then together, let's take a nice big inhale here through your nose. And through your mouth, exhale, clear it out. Cool. Again, inhale through your nose. Cool. Exhale, empty out. Then one more. Inhale. Hold full, hold at the top. Release. Release it out. Good. Awesome, everybody. Now we just let our breath settle into its natural pace. We soften everything, and we allow ourselves to bask in this peace. It takes commitment, time, energy to show up here to your mat. And it's never necessarily easy. But it's at this time in our Shavasana when we always realize that it's worth it. Shavasana. Feel the sun on your skin here. You can breathe in easily, wiggle or roll anything you feel you need to gently wake up, or you could stay here for as long as you'd like too. That's always an option. If you like to roll on your side, you can do that. And if you'd like to make your way to seated, we just always find an easy, non-stressful way to get there. You did phenomenal. You deserve a thanking. Thank yourself for showing up. You did an awesome job, so tell yourself, good job. I appreciate you, everybody. I hope you get value out of this. I thank you for allowing me to guide you through. I thank you for your donations, your generosity. As you know, I love to share the practice. And in studios, it gets expensive when they're open. So especially at a time like this, my mission's even more to get yoga to you. So thank you for honoring that donation-based system. The divine within me honors and bows to the divine within you. Namaste. There we go, Ozzy. Let them know. Woo! Great job, everybody. We'll see y'all on Saturday, 10 a.m. Remember, on the weekends. We are live on YouTube, as we always are. Namasteve Yoga on YouTube, so you can get that later on today. Like that, share that, subscribe. I never thought I'd be saying that, but hey, got to do it. Thank you, everybody. If you're new, I leave a donation bin on my front porch. House with the 2 big palm trees across the street. If you'd rather Venmo instead, no problem at all. It's at Namasteve Yoga on Venmo. Or we have these QR codes on the benches. The QR codes on the benches will make that really easy for you, everybody. I appreciate you. I thank you. Have a great day. Oh, good. Thank you.
So much.
Nice job.
Awesome.
Thank you. Oh, you folks at home, everybody. Thanks for tuning in once again. Namasteve. I'm out, y'all. We'll see you again on Saturday. Thanks for tuning in. Namaste.